Hey guys, so here I am with a live battlecast, and I'm playing with the Wood Elves against the Tomb Kings. So straight away, as you can see, I've got a line of Eternal Guard in the front. They're going to be backed up by some War Dancers. I'm hoping that the War Dancers will be able to chew through the front line nice and quickly, and it means that, you know, I can basically spare most of my front line, you know, with the Eternal Guard, so that they can do some good anti-large damage later. So also I have Durthu, so yeah. I've just given him a go. I honestly have no idea. If he's got a Necrosphinx, I might be doomed. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. I've got a Branch Wraith backing him up, and I've got some good armor piercing with these Glade Guard and Starfire shafts. So this could work out pretty well. So they got armor piercing and fire damage, so that will definitely do well. I would have liked to bring 3 units, but I had to bring something else. I brought Sister Thorn because I needed some cav, and those yeah, the little you know, buffs they have, that might help pretty well. So I'm going to try it out. Also, I've got some Azrai Spears because they're just going to be great at killing stuff. So yeah, so I'm going to see how it goes. So I might be doomed from the start because I haven't done this matchup before, but we will see how it goes. So as you can see here, he has a Cetra the Imperishable, and over here, yes, he does have the Sphinx of what is it? Usex? I don't know. I mean, what do you reckon? What do you reckon, guys? So, yeah, so that's going to be tough. Durthu is going to get pretty stomped there. The Skeleton Chariots might be a bit of a nuisance, but I reckon I can deal with them. The Spearmen should be easy. He's got some archers, sure. The Ashabti with great bows are going to be a massive nuisance. You can see Durthu's taking damage already. So, here you can see Cetra the Imperishable is coming out, so I'm just going to skirmish away from him. And, you know what? Yeah, I'll wait for the Curse of Anrin here, I think. So, I'm going to try and get on the Sphinx already. And I'm going to charge in there. So, let's see how this goes. So, I mean, Spearman in the front line, sure. Oof, that's rough. So, here... Oh, how did you get caught? Are you kidding me? Anyway, let's debuff them, shall we? So, let's use Shield of Thorns as well. So that should work out pretty well. So, ooh, god, these chariots are doing well, actually. Doing much better than I thought they would. So, as you can see, he's way out there, so that's great. These guys getting completely crumbled, that's great news. So, I had to run Eternal Guard back, and I need to charge these guys in. So, I am actually doing a lot of damage to that guy, so that's really good news. Okay, he's coming in here. Let's, yeah, let's try and bog him down a bit. So, here you can see, I will be getting some good damage on these guys. Need to get these guys in a good position. This is awful. So, ugh, rough, very rough. Right, so I'm dealing with them. Dealing with this guy. Let's do Sword of Death, and let's also try and hit Cetra with one of these. So this should work out well. So, alright, let's charge in with Sister Thorn. Need to get them in that fight nice and early. And as you can see, he is trying to bog me down. Luckily, I do have more spears here, so let's get more Azrai Spears on him. That should work out wonderfully. So, also, let's get one of those on there. Did I just knock him out of range? I might have. So, hopefully the War Dancers will help me win this fight nice and quickly. So, once again, he's coming at me. Let's use the Withering on him. Let's try and get Durthu out of there. And, okay, War Dancers, Azrai Spears. These guys need to come in here and do some work. So, let's try and get them out of the way. Try and get them up there. And let's try and get these archers focusing on their Lord. So, okay, so they're back. Let's charge them in that way. Let's charge these guys. Let's charge Durthu in here. Use Foe Seeker on him. So Eternal Guard need to run in there, and these guys need to get in here. So this could work out okay. So Necrosphinx still fighting, which is pretty scary. Those guys are doing well. Happy with how they're doing. Obviously haven't... Oh no, Archer's running away. That's not good news. So, but no, this is going alright, actually. I'm pretty happy with how this is going. So, obviously Durthu, pretty injured. So let's heal him up, shall we? So, boom. And let's slow down something. Or let's just run Durthu away. Let's get some damage resistance on him. Foe Seeker on him. And Durthu, fight their lord, please. So you can see Ashabti have been spawned in to try and help. Let's see. These infantry are getting pretty damaged. Okay, they're not doing so great. Let's use Shield of Thorns, because we've got that. So that should work out well. Okay, Necrosphinx is nearly dealt with. Excellent. So let's get on this guy. I think Durthu should be able to win this now. So let's see if I can get another hit on him with that. I'm not sure it'll work. So they're wrapped up. I got my archers back, so let's actually use them. So yeah, things are going okay. So I'm going to have to move these guys again. Sister Thorn taking a lot of damage. Let's use the Prey of Atmosphere here. And that should work out alright. So, you know, I'm happy with how this has gone. I had enough armor piercing. The Azrai Spears turn out they will wreck constructs. So that is huge news. Pretty happy with that. And the Branch Wraith with his, +8 melee attack, that's really going to help them hit him. So that's pretty great. Those guys need to move on. So let's use one War Dancer over there, and he runs. So fair play, he'd lost out there. So you're not gonna do anything. There we go. So Pyrrhic Victory. I'm actually gonna save that just in case I want to do it separately. I might use a live battle cast. We'll see. So God, I've got a lot of replays. So Elves versus TK. So let's have a look at the end screen. So that was a fun one. I think Wood Elves are going to do quite well here. Just the fact they've got such cheap armor piercing. Obviously I got almost no kills with the Glade Guard, but they would have done a lot of damage, to the big constructs. But I mean, we saw, even backed up by a unit of these spearmen, the Sphinx of Usef. I just sound ridiculous every time I try and pronounce it, don't I? Anyway, so they just got trounced by the War Dance with Azrai Spears. These guys, they're so much cheaper, but they just wreck them. So that's pretty great, I think. Also, Durthu is durable enough that, just any standard archer isn't going to be able to hurt him too much. Obviously, if he gets focused down a lot by the Ushabti with great bows, it would have been good to shut them down earlier. But of course, it's a gamble whether or not he's going to spend a lot of money on big constructs. The front line, you can see, didn't get a huge amount of kills. Like, a couple of units did okay, but generally the War Dancers just cleaned him up nicely. So 130 kills there, very nice. The Sister of the Thorn, they didn't run away, so I was able to use her free spells. That's fine. That's all I want. That's all I really want out of them. So that worked out great. And I caused some hassle in the back line, and it stopped them shooting at Durthu. And, I still had loads of healing. I wasn't really using my Winds of Magic all that much, because, I wasn't trying to slow down cavalry with Malakos Miasma or anything. I sort of had it under control. So I had a lot of reserve, Winds of Magic, just to use my Branch Wraiths, Earthblood. So, yeah, I think that went pretty well. Obviously, if he'd sent his Necrosphinx straight into Durthu, with the backup of, Cetra, just gone all in, then it would have been a tough time just to charge in with all the War Dancers down the middle, get the Glade Guard firing into the middle. And, that could have been tough if skeleton chariots were coming in from either flank. But, of course, the chariots just came in straight down the middle. So, they just ran straight into spearmen. So it didn't really do as well as it could have done. But I did have to resort to throwing War Dancers at them a lot to try and get rid of them. But, my god, they did work. So, pretty cool. So, I don't know if this is an optimum build against Wood Elves, of course. Because, at the moment, who knows what the meta is. Everyone's still learning. But, I'd say this went pretty well for me. I think Wood Elves are going to be a pretty good contender against Tomb Kings, and we'll have to see if that remains the case. So guys, if you enjoyed this, please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.